Well, you can't guess where I am. We've got this adolescent teenager and Scoot. Here's the adolescent teenager.
Used to be years ago.
And his name's not Guy Cotton. Look at him trying to eat that lead.
Hound.
He wants squid, mate.
He does not want squid.
Right, well, this is a bit impromptu. Anyhow, this is all of a sudden rush to go fishing because I got a text last night which I saw this morning. But here we are. You're watching Verns Sea Fishing. We're in Bay 57 and we're at East Halton. And look at that for a beautiful, if you like seawater for fishing environments. And we're right next to the chimney because we couldn't get where we wanted to get. But here we are. So watch me fish. High tide's at 2 o'clock. It's gone 12 o'clock now. And it's going to be not a big tide yet again here. So keep watching. Let's cut for the intro. It's enough rattling on. Let's cut for the intro. Look at that monster. Is he a monster? Scoot. Scoot. Yeah, you got to tie him up, you see, because he's a rebel at the minute. He is. He ain't even won yet, is he, John? Just coming up. Oh, geez, you could have. That was an Eskimo roll. That one. Look at that belly. Oh. Yeah. You don't want. No. Ah. No, you'll hand me over. This dog will hand me over. He's like a ninja fighter. So yeah, we are fishing here. We're at East Halton. We've got ourselves at least one ladder this time. I forgot mine. I forgot my phone. I had to go back for my phone. Dogs are now fighting. Rosco makes a lot of row, as you can see, and Scoot just stands on them. See? They are trying to learn to get on together, aren't they, John? I'm sure Roscoe snips at him and bites him. But yeah, I'm going to cast that in a minute. The water is there, look, let me show you. Got all that bloody rock. But we've got a ladder and I've got an energetic 67 of you, John, or 68?
69, January the 7th.
69? So he's 68. I keep thinking he's 67. So he is decrepit, do you know what I mean? But he's not as decrepit as what I am, are you, John?
No, bloody nowhere near.
No. So he's going over the ladder. He self-nominated himself because he's in the best spot yet again. Look, he's in the poaching zone as the tide comes in. He gets them first, you see. Isn't that right, John?
Well, I could have fished there.
No, he didn't want to, did he? Let's just stick with this like you're the baddie. So yeah, it is. I'm not going to say it, pet, but I'm going to get cast out in a minute. I might actually sort my van out first and then chuck it out. Time is 12:29. High tide, I think it's at 2:15. So we ain't going to get long fishing there, but it's a bit of fishing into it, and that's all that matters. And I can't get out on Friday because I've got an expected delivery coming, which I'm right excited about. Made room in my freezer for it. Thank you very much. And yeah, and tomorrow, well, I'll be shattered from fishing today, so I won't be shattered, I'll just be feeling it a bit. So what I'll do tomorrow is laze around. Then the daughter, well, she's had her car writ off to the point where it ripped her front tyre off the wheel and the whole side of her car's writ off just for some twat pulling off the path without looking and going into her. So she's now lost a £3.5 grand car and she's getting £2.5 grand from the insurance company. Worked that one out, but it ain't too bad a price. You always lose something, don't you? Luna's in me van. Ain't you, darling? Now, don't get off that. No. The head torch. I'll give you a quick briefing on this head torch. I'm getting used to it. It's better than I thought, but this here Oh, that's that one. Here you got the battery indicator. Well, I only had one blue light left on after that last fishing trip in the last video, which was here fishing with John's. So we'll keep an eye on it. But I did have the spotlight on full, I had the floodlight on full, and I had the flood and spot on full, but the floodlight was on the second or the third setting. So I'm going to turn down the flood and spot and just have the spot on high and see if that makes the battery last longer. But I've always got my Army Tech, so I can always use that, and it's a fantastic torch. It's less money, but don't forget, this only cost me £138. So I can't really grumble, can I? All them poor people that ended up paying 220 or 250. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Just got to look around, ain't you? It is cold. Well, it is cold, John, isn't it?
Oh, it's chilly.
Chilly, it's chilly. But I've got my hoodie up here drying because for some reason I left it in the van in the heap, and it must have got a little bit wet in the last fishing session, and it hasn't dried out in the van because there's no dry out, is there? So it's now out drying because I thought I've got a hoodie in the van, and yeah, so it hadn't gone well unless I wore it when it was raining. I think I had my Ziplex one on last time, didn't I? I'm gonna buy another Ziplex hoodie. So they're that good. I quite like them. Lovely design, and really nice and warm. Fits well, so I'm gonna get another one of them. So I've got a second one, but might even get my name put on it. How about that for a bit of poshness? He's got a good bark, bigger bark than Gus, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Look at him. What you saying, Scoot? Kill him, kill him. Go on, kill him. Because they're in our spot, aren't they? Why don't you set dogs on them?
Rosco, Luna, come on. Come on.
Rosco will nip them. Luna could lick them to death. Scoot could sat on them. But there you have it. Where was I? Yeah, it's Ziplex top, and that's wet. But what I got on, I've got the wife's Gillet coat on with the battery pack, and I've got it on blue. So I've only got a thin for fishing blue top, UV top. I've got my wife's Gillet coat on with my Reed's coat on. It's cutting all the wind out, and I'm absolutely roasty, so I don't even think I'll need that, but I'll get it dried just in case. I'm hoping I brought the second battery with me because this is going to be on all the time, but I have got it on the lowest setting. So next time you see me, I'll be chucking this out. See you in a bit. All right, let's get this out. We'll chuck this one out because this one ain't going to go out far, because that's the king of rigs. Need two up flapper. Where are you, John? In front of me? Or?
Yeah, I'm a bit, mate. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, you have it. See? In my swim again. Doesn't matter though, I'll outcast. I'll go out further than you, mate. Oh, I forgot about the loop, mate.
Yeah. Probably over, I think.
No, I ain't.
I think it was.
You can't be right in front of me, can you?
No, I'm not, mate. Yeah. I mind it is, mate.
Well, I'm only just down there 20 yard, innit?
Yeah.
Just reel it fast. Reel it like you was 18, mate. You know, you remember them days?
50 years.
With the old vinegar hand. John don't do filth. Right, let's get this one out. I think, let me just check this loop. I've got to loop the line on here.
You got it off here?
I don't know, I'm not going to check it, mate. Yeah, it's on there. Shit. Can you help me pull that off when you sorted that out?
Yeah.
So John's gonna help me pull that off because I've got a couple of loops in it. So he's gonna walk down there with it for me. It happened in the last video, like, and I meant to do it in the garage, not pull it out, pull it off. You've got to be careful with John because he whips that up. It can take your head off that weight. Anyhow, the terrorists. That's the two terriers. They're down there, look.
Alright, let's go.
Luna! And Scoot is still biting his lead. Watch this, we'll go get him. We'll get him.
Well trained, Jack Russell.
Nah. He'll have me over, you know. Right, I'm going to sort this line out and then get that casted out. See you in a minute. We'll chuck this one out. Because this one ain't going to go out far. Because that's the king of rigs. Need two up flapper. Where are you, John? In front of me? Or...
Yeah, I'm a bit, mate. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, you have it. You see?
Not
In my
quite.
swim again. Doesn't matter though, I'll outcast. I'll go out further than you, mate. Oh, I forgot about the loop, mate.
Yeah. Probably over, I think.
No, I ain't.
I think it was.
You can't be right in front of me, can you?
No, I'm not, mate. Yeah. I mind it is, mate.
Well, I'm only just down there 20 yard, innit?
Yeah.
Just reel it fast. Reel it like you was 18, mate. You know, you remember them days?
50 years.
With the old vinegar hand. John don't do filth. Right, let's get this one out. I think, let me just check this loop. I've got to loop the line on here.
You took it off here?
I don't know, I'm not going to check it, mate. Yeah, it's on there. Shit. Can you help me pull that off when you sorted that out?
Yeah.
So John's gonna help me pull that off because I've got a couple of loops in it. So he's gonna walk down there with it for me. It happened in the last video, like, and I meant to do it in the garage, not pull it out, pull it off. You've got to be careful with John because he whips that up. It can take your head off that weight. Anyhow, the terrorists. That's the two terriers. They're down there, look.
Alright, let's go.
Luna! And Scoot is still biting his lead. Watch this, we'll go get him. We'll get him.
Well trained, Jack Russell.
Nah. He'll have me over, you know. Right, I'm going to sort this line out and then get that casted out. See you in a minute. It would put a scent trail down in it, John. Hey? Right, on there. I'm going to chuck this out. I'm going to give it a right wallop. That's what I'm going to do. No sending to the horizons in this video, I'll tell you. We just wallop ours out. Whack it out dead straight to the left of my rod. Well, that was helicoptering, but it don't matter. Let that get took up in this slack. Get that one over there. Ooh, you bugger. Put that. Set your drag, Vernon. Get that in there like that. Drag set, easy as that. No cock wombling on this channel, mate, I'll tell you, mate. Subscribers, fans, whatever. See, that's gone to the left straight away. I chucked that one out further and I kid you not, it's gone from 12 o'clock to 10 o'clock already. I'm gonna sit down, because I now need to sit down. If I don't sit down now, I'm gonna have to stand up the old bloody time. Oh, right, so what happened in the last video? Well, I left you saying see you anon, and John flitted. He made sure that my van would start first, and then he flitted. He just went, he was gone. And I drove down there after he got himself sorted, and he was waiting down the bottom, because obviously I was not to be seen. So we passed some words, as in safe journey mate and whatever, and on my way I went. And then I stopped on the way, well, went to get on the motorway to go home. They shut the motorway off, and I think they'll do it again tonight. So I had to go all the way around. 4 times I stopped. I was absolutely shattered that night. I was sat on the wall talking to John, and I was nodding off. And just for the fact that if it's, I was just nodding off. So I'm going to turn my hand warmers on, because why not? And yeah, so the last time I stopped, I was literally 3 miles from my house, and I had to pull over because I was driving down the road, and all of a sudden I saw something flash in front of me. I thought, what was that? And I just nodded off. Whether I'd just gone like that and nodded off, but I'd nodded off. And the flash that I saw was only a barn owl, and literally out of the, just there, out of the left-hand side of my eye. If I hadn't seen that owl, I think I would have been asleep, and I had no idea. Obviously I was tired, but I'd stopped 3 times for a snooze. And yeah, so if I hadn't seen that owl, I probably would have been in a ditch again. Probably this time not such favourable conditions as the last time I ended up in a ditch. But I then pulled over in the next lay-by, so I undid all the windows and got in the next lay-by and slept, and I was 3 miles away from home. I was absolutely shattered. So the next day I was on the sofa all the time, didn't get nothing done. It's just the way it is as you get old, isn't it? Did you stop for a sleep, John, or did you get home?
No, I ain't got home, mate.
See, 69, he's like an 18-year-old, isn't he? Can't believe it. I'm about decrepit, you know, John.
You are?
Yeah, I must be. Bit of a fanny, innit? Oh, I don't know if I am actually, because they're quite useful. Anyway, I'm watching these tips. Why don't you watch my tips? Hey, can you see my tips there? I think you can, can't you? So, they're not moving much. I'm going to get the kettle on in a minute. I brought some milk from them. I washed out a pint milk bottle. And washed it out, put it on the drainer, and unless the wife's put it away somewhere, it's in the bin, I reckon. That's not helpful. So I might have to get a little tiny wash out thing to put some milk in for when I come up there. I now only buy Spa milk. Unless anybody knows any difference, I don't think Spa milk at this moment in time, because we've Googled it, has got any influence from bloody Arla and their shitty cow feed that's going in the milk. So I can't buy Morrison's milk, I can't buy Arla, Craftdale, I can't buy Tesco's milk. I can't even have now, listen to this, I can't even now apparently, according to what I've seen, if they've got it right, a bloody McDonald's milkshake. Well, it's a thick shake. It's everywhere. Anchor butter, Lurpak, can't afford that, so we're alright. We only have butter, but we've got to now make sure the butter what we buy is alright. But I have found a farm, probably about 9 miles away, that's got a milk dispenser. So I think we're buying milk from Spa Shop, and I will buy milk from there. Your dog's still got Dubrals, mate.
What?
Your dog's still got Dubrals.
Still got what?
Dubrals.
He's got what?
Dubrals. Don't you know what dubrals are?
No.
Couple of nuts in a sack.
Oh, right, yeah, oh, yeah. You can't have the chop for 2 years.
Are you going to get him done?
I don't know. Some people say it made a difference to Gus, definitely.
Yeah, well, it might calm him down a bit, but you don't want him shagging everything, do you? He could push a human down and shag that, couldn't he?
We ain't got to that stage yet. He ain't learnt that bit yet.
You don't want to be covered in snot, do you? Right. All right, down there, Scoot. Scoot. Hey, right, big fella. You're getting big, ain't you? You're putting weight on. Is he actually feeding you now?
Hey?
Are you feeding him?
Twice a day.
Yeah. Is that enough?
Yeah, yeah.
Comes out the other end then?
No, it's all right now, that is.
Right. I weren't asking about the consistency. I was just wondering whether it came out the other end. He's got bigger. His head's bigger, isn't it?
His what?
Head.
Yeah, head does, yeah, yeah. I think he's a year old this month.
Yeah? You ought to make a note of it, mate, and write it down, because in 5 years you might not be able to remember.
I've got it down.
In 5 years you might not even know who I am.
I think I'll
What? John loves fishing with me. Anyhow, I'm off. We're casted out. We've got a huge, great big bait for a tuna fish or a taupe. It's still smaller than most cod baits that go out there that I see on YouTube, but it's only a full squid and a bit of worm. And we've got the flapper rig out, so wish me luck. Keep watching if you're enjoying this. Don't forget, subscribe if you like it. If you don't like it, subscribe. It's all free. You just need a Google account. That's free as well. Everything's free for sitting down with a bit of cake and a cup of tea watching Vern fishing, or rattling on, or falling over soon, I reckon. And yeah, thanks for everyone that turned up in the live the other night. That was what, 2 nights ago? It was 2 nights ago, yeah. So thanks to everyone that turned up. I do rattle on in my garage, but it all seems good. Thank you to everyone that turned in. I think I had 94 at one point. I don't think I went over 100, but I think I saw 9. I know I saw 94. I don't know if I saw any more. But yeah, thanks to all. And now you can sit and watch me fish. And if it's too long, you know what you can do, don't you? Just turn it off when you've had enough. Well, I don't know how you can have enough with my looks, but when you've had enough, I mean, I fell asleep watching it last night, but I was absolutely shattered. And just put it back on the next day. There's nothing else to watch on YouTube apart from me. And yeah, click that subscribe button, because that's going up pretty slow. So yeah, give us an hand, click on the old subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and drop me a comment, because it helps the algorithm. Isn't that right, Pat O'Brien? You tell them, mate, and you, Andrew. Let them all know the fact that they helped me out by giving me thumbs up and stuff. I'm going to get the kettle on, watch these rods, and I'm going to talk that much today that bloke over there, he's going to go home absolutely bollocks, didn't you, John?
What, with him rabbling on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good job he's laid back, isn't it? We got a bite. It's not going now, obviously, for obvious reasons. It's either on it or it's having a go at it. So I would say it's a flounder. See, it's on there. I know that's on there. But you ain't got to worry about it, because God... Well, sorry about that, but the battery just went. You know, I'd only put it in. How long's it been going? Let me tell you. Let me get my glasses on. The eyes of science. It's been going for 26 minutes. 26 minutes and the battery's dead. It's an old battery. It's not a new battery. I can't moan about it, but I could do, but I'm not going to, because I'm a grown-up chap. I've gone past all that, losing my rag, shouting and hollering like an angry little teenager. Yeah, all that's gone. GoPros are what they are, aren't they? But there is an old battery. I use the 2 old ones that I've got first, and then I go on to the new but old shop stock, because you can't get the GoPro 8 batteries anymore. But I'm after a new camera, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a new camera. Yeah, but I bought too many reels, and now I've got Christmas coming up, and I've got what have I got? House insurance. Shite in it. I know I could go on there on the internet and get my house insurance for probably 90 to 150 quid, but I can't be arsed. I'd rather spend another 100 quid and just let it click over and the money go out of my account. How lazy is that? I hate insurance companies. I think insurance companies, right, this is just my opinion, I think insurance companies hit you with all these stupid questions. I've even had the bloody idiots saying to me, have you got any trees around your house? Well, yes, I have got trees near my house, yes. Well, can you tell us how far they are in metres? Well, would you like me to go out and measure? Oh, if you could, that would be great. And I'm like, fuck's sake, this is what they're like. This is how. So what they do is they weigh you down. It's like doctor's surgeries, they weigh you down as well. You just don't ring up, do you? So we all end up paying over the odds for our insurance, and we'll all end up dying younger, because only the people that are adamant that they're going to get through to the doctor's surgery are the people that will actually survive. I haven't had a well man's checkup for yonks. They're supposed to check me for prostate and everything, but no, last time I was in them doctor's surgery, I said to the nurse, what about me blood test? We ain't got that down for you. All right, is it not free for over 50s? Do you not watch the adverts? She had her head up her arse, but you can't say nothing about the NHS, can you? Because the NHS is an absolute brilliant thing that nobody can moan about. My wife phoned the doctors up yesterday. She says, can I have some antibiotics, please? I've had a cough for 3.5 weeks on my cold. She's been coughing up. She's no good at coughing up phlegm and stuff. She can't get on with it. You know, some women can cough it up, you know, and other women, they just swallow, don't they? So my wife don't like coughing it up, and she screws her up all morning. She ain't been sleeping because she's coughing. Anyhow, she phones the doctors up, getting back onto it. She phones the doctors up. Now, you're not going to get an appointment this week. So she said, well, I don't want an appointment. I just want a prescription to get some antibiotics. I've had it for 3 weeks. It's hurting my chest. You'll have to go to the A&E at hospital and walk in there and tell them what's the matter with you. So there you have it. The doctor's surgery passes it on to the A&E. Nobody can get an appointment because there's people coming into this country walking around with a foot pointing in the wrong direction on a walking stick. What use are they to our GDP of this country? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Absolute shit show. Probably one of the many family members that are dependents. I don't know. I'm finished now. That's it. I've just looked at John and I've come over all calm. So I don't know where we started with this, but we're going to end it now. And I've got a bite on the rod, haven't I? We'll wind that in a minute. I'll take some slack up and let's see if he's on there, because this is what you do. This is what I do anyhow. Right, let's watch that. Do you reckon I've got a fish on there, John? Do you reckon I've got a fish on it?
Yeah, I think so.
See, I've actually got to swim now to fishing, you see, because he's stopped pinching my spot, you see. You got to watch these match fishermen. You ask Dwayne, look, how is Dwayne?
He's all right, mate. He's been very well. He's all right now, I think.
Is he? How's that elbow with his?
Yeah.
I bet you it's not as sore as what mine was. Oh, it's heavy.
Two.
Oh, hey! We've only got a double whammy. How about that then? Don't say that, do we? I'm not going to leave them on there. We've got ourselves 2 flounder. Let me get them unhooked because they're deep hooked. So I'll get them out. I don't want them hanging on it. See you in a minute. Right, here you have it. 2 flounder, unhooked. Let's get them back. Well, they went back. It might not have been graceful, but they are back. As you can see, one of them went in, the last one, swam across the top like a surfboard. But yeah, I need some water because I hate it. If I ain't got water, I'm gonna have to go over. John will have to hold the ladder while I go over and get the water, so that I can, yeah, I'll get some water. Hate not having water. It's not good for the fish. I unhooked them quick enough and they're all swam off. And I'm sure you can keep fish out of water a lot longer than what you think, can't you, John?
Them flounders you can, mate.
Yeah.
About an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Some
As
fish.
long as they're damp.
All right.
Not so much in the summer, obviously. But
No, obviously.
this time of year.
Scoot's having a bit of a lay down. Look, it's all too exciting for Scoot. Isn't it, Scooty? Look at the size of him, mate. He looks small there, doesn't he? He can have me other, can't he, John?
Yeah.
What are you going to say? You going to say hello? Say hello. Give us your paw. No. Give us your foot. There comes someone walking down there. Anyhow, 2 fish. That's good, isn't it? I'll get this baited up. That was caught on squid. Strip of squid. See you in a bit. Right, let's get this out. We've had a good... That's not bad, is it, eh? Let's put you over here again, shall we? I'm going to cast over my line, literally in the same place, because I've got to get there before someone else casts there. Because they watch you, these match fishermen, they watch you like an hawk. They see where you're casting and everything. Right, where's that going? I know what I'm doing. Where's my line? Oh, that's all right. I'll chuck it out here. Do a bit of disco dancing, eh? Can't do much with my left hip. We're only doing a little chuck out. That's probably just gone over John's line, actually. He'd never give you much to fish in. Right, let's go check it out, shall we? Because I'm sure I've just gone over him. I don't know. Yeah, I might have done. It'll be tight, put it this way. When you reel that one in, John, can you walk over towards me and do a bit of tangling over there with it?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, mate. You know. I must be learning from a match fisherman, you see. You know what I mean? It'd be no good me fishing those matches you fishing, John, because you'd peg too close together. Do you know what I mean? I'd be falling out.
Getting swore at.
I think they'd be doing the falling out, wouldn't they? What are you getting now, mate? Hand warmers out?
Yeah, my hands are cold.
I've just turned mine off because I'm roasty. My back's getting hot and all.
These aren't the newer ones, these are the ones I got first.
I bought my daughter them. Perfect. They're perfect, didn't they, for going at? They're perfect for what using, but once they're dead, you can get some more, can't you?
Yeah, yeah.
But they're good for a dog walk, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
My other pair I've given to Karen, so that when she's in the old at work and she's outside, she can have them on.
Yeah.
Because I'm that sort of person. I do look after my wife, as long as I get my tea on the table.
Yeah.
I forgot about the ironing, because that just grows. I don't know what happens with ironing. Apart from a lot of it don't get iron now. Big boat going out, look. 3 tugs behind it, trying to catch it up by the look of it. They're probably coming in for that boat over there, aren't they?
Yeah.
I would say. So yeah, there's 3 tugs there, big boat there, and a big monstrosity boat right over there. It might actually be a barge with a tug on it.
It is, yeah.
So yeah, that's what they're doing.
Well, them 3 are going there.
Well, they might be helping that one to dock it, will they, or not? Well, we'll have to wait and see. That's it. You'll just have to wait and see what happens with the 3 tugs. We'll let you know. If you can't see it, I'll let you know. This has been running for 3.5 foot, 13 minutes. Right then, I'm off now. That's 2 flounder for me. What have you had, John?
2 flounders, mate.
You've had 2?
Yeah.
I've had 2 on 1 cast.
Yeah.
You see how I don't reel them in straight away to give you a bit of head start as well?
Yeah. Well, they've had a party, them pair up.
Yeah?
Yeah. They've been out uptown, come back,
Yeah.
and sat there for 2 hours.
It ain't been out 2 hours. Time is 1:45. Bloody hell, been out of what? No, I saw the bite, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It was only 5 or 10 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, what's with all these Any Fish Anywhere stickers everywhere and bags and stuff? Looks to me like the Ziplexes are getting pushed into the cupboards, mate.
No, I'm fishing 2 Ziplexes.
All right. Yeah, you are, aren't you? Why haven't you got the Any Fish Anywhere out?
I don't want to drop it on the...
Oh, hey. Do what to damage it?
Yeah.
Is that for resale value when you realise you don't like it?
No, it's all right, I like it.
Yeah. You liked that Zolcron, didn't you? But you had gone.
Well, no, I like the Zolcon, but
Yeah.
I didn't love it as my mate.
You
said.
didn't love it?
No.
No.
Well, Pete's got that now.
Has he?
Yeah.
There you have it. That'll be loved there, won't it?
Yeah, it will be, mate, yeah.
What's Scoot got your scissors for? I'll see you in a bit. Isn't that chimney lovely? I wonder how long it'll be before some councillor decides it's got to come down. Right, let's get this rod reeled in. Oh, hang on, have I got that right? I might have to put it here. Am I in that? No point not seeing me, is there? Got to see me, I'm the star. Right now then, this had gone slack. So we'll get this wound in. Don't feel heavy. This has got the big bait on. Yeah, nothing on there. Nothing on that. We shall, we'll get a better, what I'm going to do, this is how exciting it gets. I ain't got a bait ready because I just thought to myself on the ad hoc that I'm going to reel that in, and I shouldn't have done. I should have got the bait ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spit it out in a minute and tell you. I'm down there, John. I'm down there. What am I gonna do? Cool, put it in the comments. What am I gonna do? I could cut that bait off because it's done nothing. That's what I'll do. I'll cut that off and just chuck that one out again, and I'll get a flapper rig ready again because I think today is a flapper day, and you can catch cod on flappers, you can catch codling. We had a codling there last time, didn't we? So hopefully, tide ain't as big as last time now. We did lose all the rocks. So I wouldn't want to catch a cod here today because it would just be a nightmare getting it over the rocks because you can't wang it. Some people would, but I ain't. I'd have to liaise with John and I'd have to go over and well, John reel it. But hey, that's teamwork, isn't it? Old dogs are having fun, mate. You've seen them playing down there.
Yeah, they're happy.
Good to see, innit? Gonna chuck this out a bit further. Oh, bollocks.
Well, you can't.
Fuck's sake, that's for you, innit?
Yeah.
Balls. Bloody bumholes. I'm right of a bloody John. I've got all that to fish, and now I can't reel it in.
I'll be in them.
Am I over you or under, do you reckon?
I don't know, mate. Splash was this way somewhere.
Oh, it's over you. It's in front of you. So I'm over everything, isn't I? Fucking cockwomble. Well, we walloped that out, didn't we? Walloped it out that far. It always goes to... I have noticed. If I do a wallop throw, yeah, which is your standard overhead thump, and I get that out there, it always goes to the right a bit. It's just the way my arm goes. And I need to start making an allowance for that. Just turn to the left a bit, but it's literally the way my arm comes. It comes around the side, doesn't it? You don't go over like that, because then you'd be a bloody carp fisherman, and I ain't that. But I long for the days that I'll be back on them beaches with me multipliers, putting it on the off the ground, doing an off the ground cast, totally wrong because of me hip, slipping in the sand because of me hip, getting it all wrong, but still enjoying myself. Do you know what I mean? But the one thing you got to do when you can't cast properly because of illness, faculties, bad limbs, or just the fact that you can't cast, is you still enjoy it, don't you? And it still goes out, and you still hopefully catch a fish. But yeah, so we've got crab and squid on that over all of John's lines. I think it's gone over 2, hasn't it, mate? No, it's gone over 1 at least. But is this one out short, mate?
No, long.
Oh. He'll pick me up, and he'll probably pick both mine up, and then that'll be half an hour finished. All because of my own stupid fault. But, you enjoying it down there, Scooty? He doesn't like squid. Oh, is it too much for you, mate? Hey, is it too much for you? Do you want belly rub? Look at that belly. Hey. No, you'll hand me over. Ah. Tickle you under there. Tickle you under there. Look at them fangs. Should have called you Fang. It's too much trouble for him, isn't it? Right, we've got to do a story corner, haven't we? Because we've got the great, the unbelievable John Spalton with us yet again. Do you know what I mean? Legend in his own lunchtime. Ain't you, John?
Some say.
Many lunchtimes, in fact, because he's that old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realise you were 69, mate. I thought you was 59.
No, 69 in January.
Oh, mate, you're wearing well.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Oh, you're doing all right, mate.
Yeah.
Still fishing, ain't you? You got 3 rods out. I don't know where you get the strength from.
Yeah. I've only got one chuck down the side just to...
Yeah, but I ain't even got that. I bet you they pack up before us and they then...
We've got to move.
Yeah. Because that's what people are like. But they look like they're having fun down there. Have they caught anything, John? Do you know?
I haven't seen them. No.
He's had 2 weeks in that coat. He ought to go get that checked out, doesn't he? The big bear is up. Scoot. Izzy keep tying you to the back of that truck.
Yeah.
Tom won't edit any of that out anyhow. You know what time it is, don't you? Yeah, it's Jack and Nori's Story Corner. And who we got today? We've only got John, haven't we? So, what's the story today, John? Are we going to delve back into the darkest secrets of John Spalton, the top match angler and fisherman? When you was young, how old were you?
23.
23. Who can remember what they were like when they were 23 or 4?
What's that?
I think I used to walk round with a constant hard-on, but there you go. Right, John.
What do you want to know then? Just
Tell us something you've never told us before, mate. I'm sure all the fans of John will love it.
oh yeah. Well,
Now, John's a little bit anxious about this because
no, just
'cause
whether they enjoy it or not.
of course he will. People love to hear anything about your life, from getting up in the morning, going for a shit, to going to bed. They would be interested. I can assure you.
Yeah.
So, John, what's the story today, mate?
Right, we'll go back to when I was in my 20s.
Right.
Which is a long while ago, 40 odd years ago. I was working in a Newage Engineers, if anybody remembers that, in Stamford. I used to spray generators, not little generators, bloody great. That's what's on these ships.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got was told we were going to get made redundant. My old chap was the chief inspector of the police in Stamford.
Right. Top knob then.
Yeah.
Right.
He said, "Why don't you join the police?" I got hair like this.
Yeah.
And I thought, I don't bloody know, it's not really me. But I was a bit worried how he was going to manage. So I didn't go for an interview with the force he was in. I went to the Cambridgeshire force.
Right.
Anyway, I bloody got in.
That was a shock then.
Well, I got Z minus at woodwork at school. And
Right.
the bloke said if I could get any less, I would have done.
Yeah.
I thought, I got no chance. I thought, I'm not going to have my hair cut because I knew I'd fail. Anyway, next minute, I bloody passed. Well, we moved to Peterborough.
Do you think Dad pulled some strings?
No, he didn't.
Right.
He didn't actually. No. And anyway, I passed my probation. 2 years in my probation. Was in my 3rd year. It was all right.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway.
You weren't a poacher back then, were you? You was.
What we used to do. 'Cause in the end, I ended up with a fight van.
Yeah.
A Saturday night fight van.
Right.
And when it was a bit quiet, we used to put a rope on this tranny.
Yeah.
The square fronted transit. We used to put a rope. We used to go down Ferry Meadows with a rope underneath this tie a rope to the axle and chase the rabbits around Ferry Meadows.
Right. Okay.
At night, and this blue Mariah sort of thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, what we always used to do on Sunday mornings, I think they have a private firm now. We used to have to go around chasing people's fines up.
Right.
What they didn't pay.
Yeah.
And me and my mate, we got one there. Leonard Priest, his name. I still remember his name. He'll be dead now. Long
Right.
time.
Okay.
He was in his 60s.
Yeah. Anybody that's alive, don't mention their names.
No, he was in his 60s.
Right.
Then, 40 odd year ago.
Was he a rum bugger?
Well, he'd just come out of prison from murdering somebody with an axe,
Right.
and he owed about 60 quid, which was a lot of money then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, my mate said, shall we go round and see Leonard, see if he can cough up this 60 quid? I said, are you sure you want to do that? Sunday morning, he ain't long been out of prison, and you know. Yeah, we'll go do it. Anyway, righto. We got out the van, and luckily for me, my mate knocked on the door.
Right.
I was behind him.
This is the axe murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock. Boys come from inside. Yeah. My mate said Rob Cairns, his name was. He should still be alive. And hello mates, the police got a warrant here for a fine. Anyway, he opened the door. Right, and he must have been 6.5 foot, 20 stone.
Yeah.
Right, he's here. Right.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, fucking hell. He said, what you here for? He said, you got £60 fine. He said, you're not effing arresting me. My mate said, oh yes, we effing well are. He went through the door. By then, Leonard Priest had grabbed him and dragged him up about 3 steps.
Yeah.
Right, well now Leonard Priest, from being 6'5", is now 9'5".
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't he? So I run up the stairs, grabbed him, and we both pulled him down the stairs. But as we pulled him down the stairs, his kitchen was next to the stairs. We fell into the kitchen,
Yeah.
landed on his kitchen table, right, and broke that straight in half. Right, we're fighting and scrabbling about with him, and my mate said we better try to get some help.
Yeah.
Right, he was beating fuck out my mate.
Right.
Right. and I was hanging on to him round his neck.
Yeah.
I couldn't move it.
No.
You know, I couldn't move it. And anyway, it's 10:16 then, you shout 10:16.
Yeah.
So I press the button on my radio, 10:16. Then everybody comes to help you.
You're right.
But that seemed like eternity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And his missus had got 2 Yorkshire Terriers.
Right.
And she'd got them under each arm. And as we crashed on his kitchen table, she went, oh dear. Then we hit his telly, and that smashed on top.
Right.
And then I managed to get him turned round. He's still beating the fuck out of me, mate.
Right.
Well, I managed to get him turned round, and I've got one handcuff on him. And I went and put the other one on, and he went bang like that and blew it off. Right. Well, I don't know if anybody's had handcuffs on them.
Right.
Right. But when he did that, he broke his hand.
Oh.
Right. That didn't seem to matter.
No, he was still going.
It's still going.
Yeah.
We couldn't do nothing with him. Anyway, then all my mates come, and we managed to get him into the truck. And then he was all right. He calmed down.
Yeah.
He said, you broke my arm. Right.
I'd probably start there and once the adrenaline got in.
Yeah. And when we got to the police station, he said, I want them 2 reporting. That one there, which was me,
Yeah.
it's broke my arm. Well, the police, how they are. Oh well, we'll have to take you to court then. That's us, me and my
Yeah,
mate.
yeah, yeah. That was back then, in them days.
Back then, in them days. Goes to bloody court. The judge said, Mr Spalton, he said, how hard did you hit Leonard Priest? I said, as hard as I could, Judge.
Yeah.
I said, his next axe murderer.
Yeah.
Right. I said, I won't be here now, would I? Judge said, well done, Mr
Yeah,
Spalton.
yeah, well, yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much. He paid his 60 quid fine.
Yeah.
You know, his house was just trashed.
Yeah.
We trashed it. But when he went up them stairs, and he was 9 foot tall, I thought, oh, fucking hell.
It was a bit daunting, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
What I know is, did he pull your hair?
Hey?
Because you didn't get your hair cut, did you?
Well, it wasn't as long as this.
Right.
But I used to get bollockins all the time.
Right.
Because my hat wouldn't fit me.
Your hat
won't. My helmet won't fit me. And, I mean, I've got loads of stories about the police. Loads. But I hated it. I didn't like it. It wasn't me.
No.
Being told yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full, so it wasn't me. And then my auntie died and left me 5 grand, which was lovely. And all I wanted to do was go fishing, so I just jacked in.
You jacked the police in.
Went fishing and digging worms, poaching. It was heaven.
And how was your dad with that?
Wouldn't speak to me for nearly a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long were you in the police for then?
3 years.
3 years. So we've got 3 years worth of stories now, because this chap didn't want to talk about this, did you, John?
Well,
Because you're worried about what people might think.
No, man, I'm worried. It's just, I don't think, looking at me now, that they'd realise that I was half normal.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you're still half normal now. It's
Yeah.
just the other half, mate.
Yeah.
Just fishing crazy.
We moved into a police house in Peterborough.
Yeah.
And
It'll have immigrants in it now.
it probably has. Yeah. Right next to the Lord Westwood pub, which was the roughest pub in Peterborough
Yeah.
at the time. And there's another quick one. I'll do another quick one.
Right.
We got called to Floor Close in Westwood, just round the corner from where I live. Bloke waving a knife about. You know, I went round and saw him. It was only round the corner from where I live. And I knocked on the door again there. Come to the door with a 12-foot bloody kitchen knife. And I said, oh, I hope you're not going to use that on me. No, mate, no, it's for somebody else. I said, oh, right. So I took it off him. Yeah. But there's 1 or 2 stories that I hated every minute of it. I didn't enjoy it at all.
Well, I'm sure we'll get some good stories from that, mate.
My missus didn't mind. She said, do what you like. You know,
Yeah.
You know. So I just packed in and went fishing.
You'd have had a good pension by now.
I'd had a mega pension.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have
But
enjoyed life.
I'd have been as miserable as
You'd
sin.
be like me.
I would have been. Mate.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Not
you
quite
would have been. You don't have to agree with that, you know.
But yeah, I didn't. You've got to be a certain person to be a policeman.
You've got to be like
I mean,
me.
a lot of my mates on the North Angling Club now, all ex-policemen.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
5 or 6 of them.
You just got to be a twat, ain't you?
No, they're not twats. They're all right.
Oh, but they will be in the job though, wouldn't they?
No, I think 2 or 3 of them were a bit like me.
I'd be an absolute fucker, mate. I couldn't get in, mate, because I was about ½ inch, 1/4 inch too short.
Yeah. I can't.
Absolutely did my head in, and still to this day, I don't hold any grudges, me. at all. I'm not that sort of person.
Yeah.
But when I see these little young girls that are 4'6", 5, well, they ain't 4'6", they're about 5'5".
Yeah.
I'm absolutely mortified and gutted.
I mean,
because I think they took that money earning away from me and having a career.
I mean, I trained several people up. You
Yeah.
know, trained them up. I mean, one
What, in
ended up.
poaching or policing?
No, please. I mean, one ended up a chief superintendent, but he
Yeah.
was pick us 2 short planks.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's what they do with them, isn't it? Send them up. Anybody normal, just a PC.
Well, it's even worse now, isn't it? Because you can't have a position of power in the police unless you've got a degree.
Yeah, yeah.
And you aren't the sort of person to deal with people. You aren't come up from the ranks and know what life's about, are you?
No, mate.
So
no.
you end up with a police force that's shite in places.
The only thing.
Not all police, but some.
The only thing I'm pleased I'm waiting for. I've had to drag a couple of people out of cars that were gone in the dike.
Yeah.
Since I've left, you know.
All right.
And I don't think I could have done that
If you weren't a cobber.
if I hadn't have been in.
Well, that's another story, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know about it. See, we start talking and they just flood into you, don't they? Now I've got them logged in here.
Yeah.
We got the ditches. I know what it's like being in a ditch and being dragged out of a car.
Yeah.
So there's some good stories there, and I know you got another good one in the police, but we'll save that for another time, mate.
But, then I just grew my hair long again.
Even longer.
Longer. Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't make you get it cut and take you to the barbers
No,
and
he
shave it off.
bollocked me all the time.
Did he?
Yeah, I know. He was taking a notice. Yeah. Okay, some of them.
Well, I bet you didn't think that, did you? Old champion poacher, champion fisherman, match winner, and king of the shingle. Have you been king of the shingle yet?
No.
No, well, you need to sort that out, don't you? It's
I've
your
been
own
third-
bloody
I've been
match.
I've been third and sixth.
Well, that
I've
ain't-
been the.
No, you got to be
You see, the
king,
trouble
mate.
is, if you win the king of shingle, you got to wear the crown. And I don't think it fit me. But I'd look.
Was
I
it
think
too-
I'd look good with the
Is
crown.
it too
on,
big?
Yeah. No, too small.
Oh, is it?
My mate had won it the other year, as bald as a coot. That fished. That fitted him nice.
If I was fit, mate, I'd come down and fish it, but I ain't.
Yeah.
I can't go at the speed you lot go. I like leaving it out there and watching it.
Yeah.
Give it a good soak.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been Story Corner with old John Spalton. Well, he's a bit older now, ain't you, mate? You ain't 20 anymore, are you?
No, mate. No, that's
So-
bloody hell, 40 odd year ago.
Hope you've enjoyed that. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? See you in a bit. John may have a slack liner. It went slack, but it's come back. It might have just tripped out and tightened up again, mate. So as you can see, John's in the position of a ninja now, ready to pounce on his rod. And whilst he's in that position there, we've got this great big monster down there in the position of, oh, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. He's had a hectic day trying to chew this lead.
Yeah.
Right, let's get this reeled in. If John gets a fish, I'll pull mine in because mine's in the way. And a matter of fact, tide has changed, isn't it? I'm gonna pull both these in and cast downstream. That's what I'm gonna do. So we'll leave you there. Let's get this one in. That's crossed over that one. It's unbelievable. Let's get this one in first then. I want to get the other one in. Oh, hang on. Let's sort these out. Probably gone over myself, haven't I? Could it be me, John? Right. My lines are well tangled. Right, so that one is this has got to go under and over. So that one needs to go round there and in here, like that there, like that. I'm still under. Are we? Bloody hell, what have I done here, John? I've nicked one, pearled one. Right, so that needs to go over again. So I just put that over. I must have tied a knot on it. Let's get that there like that. We're going over and over and under and under. What's that like now? Right, now we'll pull this one in. Well, a bit of fun there, won't there? Bloody water never covered the rocks, did it?
No.
Oh, great, isn't it? Bloody brilliant. Look, all the places I could hook it into, I hook it into a fucking gully.
Can you get it?
Yeah, I've got it. Ha ha! Little farting in church for me. That's exactly as it went out, mate. Exactly. Let's get this flapper out. I might actually just fish flappers now, because I think it's a little bit, just a little bit, more chance of catching on them, put it that way. Let's get you here.
Just cast to the left this time.
I'm gonna cast the left, mate. I ain't going near you. I'm casting to that power station over there.
Wait a minute, these old boys are coming.
What?
These old boys are coming.
Fucking waiting. They can see we're out, can't they?
Luna, Rosco, get in there. Luna! Luna! Rosco! Luna! Get in here! In! In! Get in! In! In!
Fuck's sake! Fucking wanker! Just when the how's that got round there, for fuck's sake? Fucking car coming down, I fucking knew it. Oh, just have to fucking wait. Right, excuse my language. Sorry, Jimmy. See you in a minute. Well, the people that were fishing up there, they're now going down there. And you know what it's like when they're there, aren't they? And you like start rushing, don't you? Well, it all went wrong. This rod, I mean, all I did was put this rod down on the rod rest, and this line here was wrapped round this rod. How'd that happen? Just don't know. So that's what all the potty mouth was about. I'm ever so sorry. Sorry about it, Jimmy. Put a warning in there. You'll just have to fast forward it to air the warning. Did they catch anything, John? Hang on, mate, I'll film you. So you got it. Hang on, hang on. Right. Slow down this, Tom, will you? So it's a slow motion. That's not bad, 20 yard, wasn't it? So yeah. Right, let's get this other one. Now I don't know. Oh, that's the right hand one. Let me get the next one in, because the whole idea of it is so that I can get my rods out of John's bloody way. Because I'm learning off him, you see. I started poaching. That must be dry now, my jacket. Right, let's get this in. got in there again. Right, nothing touching it. I think we've had the fish of the day, John. Have they caught anything?
One fish, they said.
One? Will he talk with them?
Hey?
Will he talk with them?
Yeah.
Right, let's get this baited up. Might actually put some lugworms. Might actually be. I might put that away now. That one. Fuck knows how he wraps these worms up. I don't fucking know. Like wraps them in between paper, John. Like wraps the worms in between paper. I don't know why. Apparently it's better.
Yeah, it looks.
But it's a pain in the ass to get them out because you unravel it, you can't find the worms.
Yeah, the trouble is if you don't do that, they don't seem to last as long.
Fuck's sake, look at that cunt. Fucking thing. Oh, sorry about that. Do apologise for that, but I'm afraid to say, you can ask my wife, it's my favourite word. I do try and be careful. The other day, if Tom's left it in the video, I said that twice. And I was absolutely, well, that was the day I was distraught and John didn't help me with any advice. He just laughed at me. Well, I can honestly say, John, you should buy one of these ghillie coats because I know they're good,
Yeah.
but I'd forgotten how bloody good. You got a police pension then?
No, no.
How come?
Hey,
How come?
they give me a lump sum when I left.
Oh right, got you. It was worth joining the police back in the day before the she report come out. Once that she report come out, the wages all changed. What benefits that you got changed, you know. I think they then stopped using houses pretty much after that period. All coincided with me not getting in. Right, let's get this out because that's what you have to do. You have to get it in and then get it out. Get it in and get it out. And it's so on and so on until you either catch something, yeah, or you put it away for good. Oh, I've got a bite, look! I've got a fish on, John. I've got a fish on.
Get it then.
Now I've got to chuck the other rod out. Let's get this chucked out right quick, otherwise I ain't fishing, am I? I've got a bite on there, look. Alright, let's get you here. This is what you got to do, you see. You have to do what you got to do. Where's my rods? I can't, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it here. Let's put you on these rods so that you might actually see it go, and I'll cast just to the side of that. Probably hit my van. I've got my drag on.
Look at the other side of the ladder.
What?
Look at the other side of the ladder. Cast it there, then it'll be. You ain't got to worry.
What about hit my van?
Yeah.
I've set the camera up and they got. Mate, I ain't nowhere near you.
I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about your van. Last time you cast me, you took the door.
Yeah, you was only meant to blow the doors off. I think that might have gone over my line now. Oh well. I did chuck it out a bit, mate. It might just be tide pull, mightn't it? Shit. Why didn't I chuck that out short? If I'd chucked that out short, it wouldn't have been a problem, would it? Right, let's turn this down because it's too bright. I'll be all white and she won't see me. Oh, my head's getting hot. It's that temperature where you need an hat, but you don't need a wool hat. And I can't find my knitted hat, which is made from acrylic. Right, I'm going to put them rigs away, have a bit of a tidy up. Water is going. It's going to get a nightmare shortly. I pack up usually before John in this situation because I've caught 2 fish, I'm happy. But I just had a bite on that. Probably got a flounder on it, hasn't I? So I will bring that in anyhow. What we'll do is, look at this, them boats ain't loaded yet. They've been loading them all day. Lorries are still going in. The chaps are moved from that bay down there where me and John wanted to fish. John's over there. He's nice and roasty in his guy cotton top. The dogs, where's Scoot gone? You put him in, are you? Oh, right. And yeah, it's not a bad place to be. Well, it's a lovely place to be, really. It's good to be alive. And yeah, I've had a few comments from subscribers. I think Stormforce is one. They've gone out and bought rods and reels and a car as well to go fishing. Now, I don't know whether it's literally through watching my videos, but that's the way it sounded when he was talking to me. It's in the comments, you can read it in the comments. It's not, I ain't shouting anything from the rooftops. Look at me, I'm Sandra D. But isn't that nice? That watching some old grumpy twat like me fishing away, some would say good fishing and others would say laugh at it, wouldn't you, John? Yeah. But isn't it good that through watching my videos, and there's some others as well, but with my brain, how it functions, I've forgotten the bloody name, but I can't remember who it was now. Peter C, I hope your knee is better. He's had a hip knee replacement, John.
Oh, was he?
Oh, Peter C, yeah. So I hope everything's going well with you. And Pat, I thought you was a young chicken, mate. I thought you was in your 30s. Not older than me, mate. You keep fighting along and keep yourself fit, mate. That's all I say. And yeah, I had some more Irish people talking to me in my live that I did the other night. I've got quite a few chaps from Ireland watching my videos, and it's great. I've got one in New Zealand as well. I've got Brian, so all's well. And Brian, everyone in the comments, Brian's had a heart attack. Brian's in New Zealand. He always put Brian, I forgot his second name, I know his second name. New Zealand. So he put a comment in video 2 weeks ago, or last week, saying that he'd had a heart attack, but he's come home, he's put the telly on and he's watching Verns fishing, so everything's getting better. Well, you know, you can't believe people say that, can you? You'd think that they'd just be interested in getting themselves sorted, but they're going to watch something on telly, aren't they? So Hope you get better soon, Brian, and look after yourself. I hope they've done whatever they need to do for you. And if people want to say get well soon, you know, say get well soon in this video, because it was only last week that he told me. I was gobsmacked. I had to ask him, are you joking? But clearly he wasn't. So anyhow, we'll pull this in a minute. The left-hand rod was banging away, and we'll see if there's anything on it. Right, isn't very professional, is it, Vernon? Right, let's get this reeled in, this rod that was banging, because it was just tripping out. Yeah, nothing on there, mate. I'm going to chuck this in short now. Oh, bollocks.
What you done there?
Oh, fucking hell. I knew it would happen. Fucking ball bags. How can that happen, mate? Absolute dickhead, innit? Straight up the bloody cliff it is. Right, where the... what? Ah, you nearly got me, didn't you, bastard? Right. When I cast that second rod, see that's why I'm a shit angler. How can you catch yourself, putting yourself in that scenario when we've got all this bloody room to fish in, and I go catch my own bloody line? Oh, bugger off. Right. Fucking knob. Excuse my language. Now, wrong rod. See, you're doing it again, Vernon, aren't you? Now where it's caught. Right. Bugger off over there. Right, now then, what we'll do is, see that bait hasn't even been touched, John. I'll put a bit more squid on, I think. We'll tip it off with a bit more squid. It's getting dark, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, quick.
I don't think there's going to be much out there than bloody flounder, is there, mate? I don't think there'll be much out there than flounder. Yeah. There might be a chance of something else, but... You look forward to Christmas, John?
Yeah.
Or does it not bother you?
Yeah, it'll be alright.
I've got to sort my front room out so we can get the tree in. That's tomorrow and Friday's job. Hopefully get a tree on Friday, otherwise we're going to have to book an appointment, because you can't just go in and get a tree. Oh, now it's like a fucking doctor's surgery, isn't it? Right. Wait a minute, I'm still there, everyone. I'm still talking. Trouble is, no need lights on, even though it's still daylight. You need lights on. So. Right, now then, I'm going to cast this out medium distance for me. I'm not going to wallop it, I'm just going to chuck it. Where's that rod? Right, that's it. I'm going to cast over there. Don't be a crap this time, Vernon. Oh, that's got some pull on it. Right, there you have it. Cushy, cushy. When we're finished fishing here, I'm going to cook up some spag bol, I think. I've got some in a tin. And I'm just going to eat it here, looking out, and just take the environment in while I do it. And then go home. Time now is 10 to 4. My wife's at the hospital at 10 past 5. She's got an appointment for her chest because it's a bit sore, so hopefully they'll give her some antibiotics and all will be well. But if they do, it'll just be like 7 bloody amoxicillin or something, you know, for 7 days. So but if that clears her chest up, we'll be ready for Christmas then, because Christmas Day is the day, isn't it? We've only got a few more days left at work. The date is the 11th of December. Now, hang on, yeah, it's all right. The cage is shut, tiger's away. So, yeah, I've opted to work a bit over Christmas. I'm working 4 days. Well, 4 days is for me is 8 hours. It's 2 hours a day, and I'll do it in a couple of days. So I'll spread it out. And well, I've only got to do 6 because one day I've only got to go in and let people in and then lock up again, so that'll be good. And then that saves me holiday for when I want it during Easter, because Easter's a 2-week break, and over the summer holidays, because my holidays run from September to September. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I keep telling the missus let's not get loads and loads of sweets in, but it's nice to have something to suck on in it. So I've got some swizzle lollies, they're my favourite. I do like cinnamon chews though, they are my favourite sweet. But I can eat them until your mouth is like on fire, you know. But yeah, lovely. But you have to buy them in a great big jar because there's no other way of buying them. And so you get like 2 or 3 kilos of sweets. And you start off just eating 5, 6 or 10 of them. Them crows have just flown out of their bay down there, John, so they're clearing up all the bait that's been left. So you end up eating, as it progresses and you get used to eating them, you end up where you can sit down and probably eat 200 grams in a sitting and then regret it. But last night I said to my missus, get some Starbursts, which are the chocolate bars, 4 in a pack, and she thought I meant opal fruits, because apparently they're called Starburst now. Obviously for a long time, but I'd forgot what they were called. Anyhow, these were mini Starburst, mini opal fruits. So they've cut down on paper, and all these little things smaller than a tutti frutti are in a bag. Anyhow, I ate them last night and got halfway through the bag because you just think, oh, I've had enough of these. And I started getting hot and sweaty, and my heart was going, that's right, Rosco. And I thought to myself, that ain't good, that's not good. So sweets need to be cut down. I'm going to enjoy Christmas, but then they're cut down. So after Christmas, we've all said it before, but I'm going back on my eating plan of fruit and normal food, and just cutting out as much sugar as I can. Anyhow, I'll keep watching these rods. I'll bring you back when I reel them in. Hopefully there'll be something to show. See you in a bit. About there, I reckon. Right, we're filming. Let's get one of these reeled in, shall we? Which one shall we do? Get this one in. Just so I get snagged up. Doesn't look to be anything on it. And the weight, that's the trouble when you yank it over, John. Look at that.
Yeah.
Can you see that all tangled up?
Yeah.
I'll just show it to the camera. So you have to give it a wang over. Once you get near the weed, you got to give it a bit of a wang. And that's what you end up with. So I'll untangle that, I think. Because why wouldn't I? So the fishing trip up to now has been a tale of one half, and that was the flooding half, wasn't it, John? It's John's absolutely relieved when he starts his car up and gets inside, and I'm inside my van, because he can't hear me then, because I just don't stop talking from the time I get it. As I am on the video is as I am in real life. But there you go. Right, I'll get that untangled and then we'll bring the next one in. And we've had a couple of flounder. I'm not expecting much. Bait keeps coming in as it goes out. But and what you had, John? How many fish you had?
The 2 flounders.
The 2 flounders. If only you listened to me for a bit more advice, mate, you might have got 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Shall see you in a bit. Right, let's get this rod reeled in. It will be the last reeling for today. This torch is, I'm getting you, I've got a fish on there. John.
Yeah.
I've got a fish on there, mate. I might need an hand. Bollocks. I've got a big one on. He's heavy. Right, no, I ain't flicking it up. John, hold that first, will you? I'm going over. Going over. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. Oh, you bastard. Getting cramp. Take my camera. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Oh, where's the fucking ladder?
What are you doing?
Oh, you bastard.
Bringing the fish up here?
No, I ain't. I'm going to bring it. Can you reel it in over these? Hang on. Well, I'm gonna. Oh, fuck me, John. Where's my line? Hang on. I've got to go down there. Wait a minute. Am I in for. Wait, this fish is alright. Leave it there, John. Leave it there. Oh, it's slippery. fuck me. Ah, you bastard. Can't get my further.
Hey?
Right, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Still alright, John, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
If you're lucky, then throw your weight up here.
It's lip hooked.
Oh,
We'll
good.
sort the weight out in a minute. Let's get this done. Right. Here we have it. One beautiful cod. I'm hoping you're getting that. I'm not coming up. She's got her bed. I'm going to return it now. Fantastic. Verns done it again, hasn't he? Cod alert. Hey! Oh, you bastard. Oh. He's swimming away. He's sorted himself out. He's just turned, John, and swam away. Right, I'll chuck the weight up. Thank you, John. Oh, fuck me. Oh, what would that be like? Well, we caught ourselves a codling. Weren't bad. How big drain that was, John? 36, 40? Probably about 40. Chuffed to bits with that. It might have been bigger, might have been 42. I struggled getting down there, but I had to get down because of the codling. I was gonna leave it in the water so it could be fresh, but I just thought that after I'd reeled it out of the water, because I knew I had to get down there. But the fish, is gone, which is fantastic. So I've caught myself a cod, and yeah, caught myself a codling. Can't believe it. We all know it's the, oh you bastard. We all know it's the right time. It's the right time to catch. This is the golden bit, but I don't like it because obviously my present condition is well, I'm on my hands and knees now. Sod my trousers. I'll have to, oh, I hope you could see that. I think I was far enough away. I think I was far enough away for you to actually see the fish. So yeah, here I am, crawling. Hopefully Tom will leave this in. And yeah, it's the end of the video. Let me try it. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, yeah. What a... See? I bring it to you. On my hands and knees for you. Well, it's for myself, really, let's be honest. God, I'm sweating like a fucking pig. So, yeah. Head torch. I quite like the head torch now. I've seen a lot of reports where it don't last, but some of the settings, like setting 1 and 2, they're too light, too low. So you have to put it on the 3rd or 4th setting, which obviously then eats the battery up. If they'd have just altered that a touch, it'd have been probably better. But we'll see how it goes, because this is a long-term review. It's a head torch that I've bought, and I need to check how much I paid for it, because I can't remember now. Was it 138 or 158? Yeah, it was around there. I think it's 158, wasn't it? Was it 158? It don't matter. We caught ourselves a codling, haven't we? Johnny, you caught a codling? Yeah. No, John ain't caught one yet. I bet he has another cast. I'll hold your rod if you got to come down. If I'd have bashed that up here, mate, it wouldn't have done the fish much good, would it? And I'd have been tempted to give you it for your fish supper. Are you putting your rods away? Right, let me I think get up. Oh, you up, mate? You got a bite?
No, I'm just watching you for me.
Oh, it is what it is, mate, isn't it? It is what it is. So yeah, I've come down from up there, look. So I climbed down that. I was on my arse, and I couldn't get my left, because I've got limited movement in my hip. I couldn't get my foot on the bloody thing. Oh, I saw some line down there, mate. But I don't need to climb around in the rocks to get a bloody weight. It'd be nice to get rid of the snag, but I'm chuffed to bits. It's now dawning and sinking in on me. Let's check in there, because yeah, there's nothing. He went in and he laid there. He didn't go belly up, he laid there, and yeah, he lay there, and then he sort of like flicked around a bit, and then what he did was he sort of like did a 120-degree turn with his body to face out. I guess he was working out which way the tide's going, so he knew where to swim, and off he went. A couple of kicks of his tail and he was gone. So whilst we're down there and we're out of the light a bit, what's that light? Yeah, this is the head torch. So this is on spotlight, this is on floodlight, and this is on spot and floodlight. I think it's on, yeah, it was on top setting. So it goes a long way. I'll tell you what the good thing about it is, because it is brighter on spotlight than what my other Fenix was. When you are reeling in, you can see clearer a bit further, but if you can see how far that goes down there, let me have a look on the camera. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? If I then go out to sea, that still lights up quite a way. I can see it over there somewhere lit up, but you can see what I mean from there to there, because the light is reflecting back, so it makes the torch brighter. But I've now got to get over here, and I don't want to drag my coat over it. Oh dear, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Chuffed to bits I got a codling. Right, how am I going to get over here, John? You reeling in, mate? You reeling in? You reeling in? Oh, I'll just come another. I'll try and come over on my own. Yeah. Right. Oh. It's not a bad ladder, this is a loft ladder. I'm gonna have to get up on my hands and knees. Oh, I can use my camera. Hang on. I can use my camera. The other thing about this light is you can set the spot, the flood, and the flood and spotlight. You've got 3 settings, and you can set each one individually on what you want it to be on for the brightness. So you can then, I need to go up another one. The trouble is with ladders is, never always go up an extra step. I'm thinking if this fucking ladder goes now, I am over. I'm filming this because if I fall over, oh, what's the matter with that? Right, my tripod went right. Sorry about that. I want to film this to make sure, because if I fall over, I want it on film. Right, that's all right. I've got over there. Hey, you're all right, mate. I can manage. No, thanks for your help, like. I guess you're a bit bitter because I've caught a cod. No. Hey? Oh, it is a lovely night, I can tell you now. It is a lovely night, and it's been enjoyable. I weren't planning on coming fishing today. I was going to go fishing tomorrow or Friday, but then I realised when I got here, I got a delivery coming Friday, so it left Thursday. So I was going fishing Thursday because the tide's bigger and it would have come over the rocks, but with that been, and I've caught a codling. It ain't going to be nothing like it was 2 years ago, because where I normally fish there's absolutely shitloads of people there. It's the way it is, isn't it? Too many people shout it out, don't they? But there again, that's what it is. So I've really enjoyed today. It was split decision. I saw a text from John this morning at like 7:30. I messaged him and then I had to ring him, which I did. And yeah, I came here straight away, so it was a mad rush home. None of the rods or anything were in the bags. Nothing was ready, so I got here, left my house probably at about 11 o'clock, which isn't too bad. But if I'm ready the night before, I can get out at 10:30, but it's a rush. All the cats got chucked out. I've left my phone, forgot my phone, had to go back, dropped a tenner off to the wife for a taxi if she needs it, and so on. But yeah, got here. John had the spot, which was so brilliant, because you know you're fishing in a reasonable place, and you just had a nice day. Been chatting to John, this, that and the other. We've both had 2 flounders each, and I've had a codling. Have you got any more rods out, John? So John's still got 1 more rod out, so he could get a fish on that. If he does, I'll tell you in the next video. I ain't gonna put it on the end or any of that crap. Chuffed to bits. What a lovely little codling to finish the session off, eh? And we just stuck at it. I was hoping for no fish on it, so I could just reel it in, pack up, get in the van, so I didn't have to do all this. But I'm not keen on other people touching my fish. I do like to bring them in myself and be the first person to touch it. But I thought I'd do it all over there, because I can't go over, come up and go over. Them days are gone at the minute, but they'll come back. But yeah, what a beautiful fish to finish on, and to see him swim away is just brilliant. So let's just get over here. Let's just get over here. Oh, I can't put that there. That's it. Right. I don't know how I'm going to get my leg. I'm going to have to get on my arse like this. I can't get my foot out. I don't want to sit on my coat either. You are?
I've just dropped a flounder off.
What, on the rock?
Yeah, I'll just get it.
I ain't getting it.
Hey?
I can't get it, mate.
Well, I can't just jump over there again, can't you?
Oh, you're like an SAS soldier, ain't you? Look at this monkey.
Just hold it.
I got the... Oh yeah, because you held it for me, didn't you?
Yeah, I just like to see a grown man suffer.
I bet you'd have laughed if I fell.
Yeah, that would be...
My missus would. She'd laugh her cotton socks off. Can you see it? Down there, you ought to go on them rocks, John. They're a bit better. Well, it don't matter with you, does it? Because you're like... It's there, mate, isn't it? Is it on that weed? You gotta keep yourself low, mate. It's alright, they can stay out of water for an hour. You take your time, mate. I mean, I was down there in the blink of an eye. I think when I get home tonight, now I'm all freed up, I'm going to make a woman of my wife. He got it. He's a little one, isn't he? Give it a good chuck, mate. Norfolk chuck. Right, we'll film John, because if he falls over and bangs his head, we'll have a right giggle. Can you imagine me coming over and getting you? I couldn't even pick you up, mate. I'd bring you up water bottle, mate. I'd have to boil the kettle for. Keep yourself low. Watch them rocks, they're green. Listen to your dad. Careful. You ain't even got your wellies on, man. You are. You got your 1970s bloody boots on. Right. I've got the ladder, mate. Yeah. Go on. You can take that with you then, can't you?
Yeah.
That's it, mate. Yeah, look, he's 69. Look how he got over there. It's like a spring chicken, isn't he?
How's the sun?
Oh, it's been enjoyment, mate.
How do we do this?
There's a button there. You pull that there, and that just slides down to the one at the bottom. There's only 2 holes. That's it. It's godsend, that is. I might think about getting one of them, because they're only small, aren't they?
Yeah, it's 50 quid, I think it was.
Oh, right. Well, perhaps I won't. That's a lot of money. Is that still going? Please tell me it's filming. Yeah. Mate, it's been an absolute enjoyment with you. We've listened to your stories, fishing alongside you and everything else, John.
Yeah.
As always. And I got the codling dinner.
Yeah.
Does that mean I had fish? Yeah, because you've got 3 each, didn't we? But that trumps one a flounder, doesn't it?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Yeah, of course I do. I'm the better fisherman today. He's sulking now, look, he's sulking. Right, this is the end. This is Bay 57 at East Halton, and you've seen Scoot, Rosco, Luna. Well, I think it's in Rosco and Luna. Yeah, you have. You spoke to John, seen John, listened to John. You've had to listen to me. I do apologise for that one. But yeah, like I say, this has been a surprise fishing session today, because when I went to bed last night, didn't even think I'd be fishing today. Didn't even come into my mind. So it's a pleasant surprise that John phoned me up and said, come on, you know, well, he messaged me, and I came along. So I'm really enjoyed myself. We've had 2 nice flounder. John's had 3 flounder. I've had 2. They're nice fish. But yeah, what a lovely little codling at the end. And yeah, it's really made me happy, as you probably can see. So thanks for watching. Next time you see me, I'll probably be fishing in some salt water somewhere. We'll say that. We'll see you anon. Why didn't you watch my tips?